All right, I want to ask you about Scientology.
Yes.
So I saw this article. I'm sure you know it's going around. You became the leader. You look excited too. Of Scientology in San Francisco.
So I'm not the leader of Scientology. Let's just get that very clear. So I am a Scientologist.
Okay, explain that.
Yes. So when I came here, I was really, really shy, very shy. I could not communicate. And I did a communications course, and it totally helped me communicate. It helped me a lot. And from that point forward, I just had this ability to communicate. It helped me a lot. So I'm not going to say, oh, well, that didn't work for me. Or, oh, somebody says something bad about that, so I'm just going to stop. No way. That really helped me. So I did that course, and it really did change my life.
Cool. In what ways besides that?
It was really that.
Oh, okay.
It broke me out of my shell, and then I was able to communicate. And now I built an entire career on communicating.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sound stupid, but what does that have to do with Scientology?
Oh, so the course that I did was at the Church of Scientology. It was a communication course.
I thought you meant you just did like a college course.
No. No, it was a communication course at the Church of Scientology.
Okay.
And I did that course, and it just helped me. So then I've been doing it ever since. Been doing it for 20 years.
Why is everybody so mad in the comments? I see it all the time that you're a Scientologist.
Because they're mad, I don't know. I think they just don't understand it, and I think it's just a thing where they just don't know what it is.
Yeah, people are saying some crazy stuff.
And people say some wild stuff, but also like
what the fuck?
But also what's very interesting is when you're on the internet and you start to grow, people say wild stuff. Just you probably got some wild stuff on your plate too.
I got a lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that people say.
I've had people say
that has nothing to do with Scientology, and people just say it. Have you ever heard of the tall poppy syndrome?
No.
I have to look it up to see exactly how it is, but it's like all these poppies in a field. One poppy grows taller, and then people trying to cut that poppy down.
That's like the crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, the crabs in the bucket thing.
But yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like the telephone game where someone says one thing to one person and they mishear what they said by a little bit, and then they tell that to another person, and then they mishear that a little bit, and then by the end it's whatever you said in the original, whatever the original thing was, is completely messed up.
Yeah.
By the end. But I had one question. So like I said, I was a little confused that I'm like, okay, so that's a communications course. How did you know that the Church of Scientology was offering that course?
Okay, so I did a personality test, and on my personality test, my communication was really low. And then they suggested you should do a communication course. It will help you. And I thought, yeah, it won't help me. Yeah, right. This is not going to help me. No way. I don't believe this in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and I literally didn't want it to work. And it did. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to lie to myself, call a spade. I have enough personal integrity to say that helped me. Oh. And it did. So then I did more courses from there and learned more and kept it going.
I'm still a little confused how you found that course was in the Church of Scientology.
Oh, yeah. So somebody came to my door, and they knocked on my door. I was at home in Daly City. This is in the deep struggle time period.
Yeah.
And the guy opens the door and he says, "Here's a personality test. It'll tell you how successful you're going to be in your life." And this is that time period where I was trying to learn. I'm also just so you know a bit about me, I love reading books. I love learning. I read books about all the entrepreneurs, and I love to understand their viewpoint, what they went through.
Yeah.
A really good one that I read recently was the Phil Knight book. He's the Nike dude.
Oh.
And just his viewpoint and what he went through, and then the Elon Musk one, he started an electric car company in the age where talk about he's going up against all the oil companies and the stuff that he went through. It is wild. He talk about being hated, just beyond hated, and then he still made this very successful company. Because he just stuck to what he was doing. He stuck to his initial purpose. That's why I always go back and I go make these videos and go, man, why am I doing all this?
I feel that.
I'm actually trying to get new people into skateboarding and grow the industry. And I don't care if they're going to stab me in the back, because I actually love and respect these people so much that I'll just keep going through that to just keep trying to grow this sport.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
What do you what's the requirements to be like would you got to go to church or something like every Sunday? Explain that. Like what do you have to do?
You just do courses.
Just courses all the time?
Yeah. You don't even have to do them all the time.
Huh.
You could literally read a book. You could go to the library and rent a book for free and read the book.
Okay.
Or you could go in and do a course, and you just do a course. So it's very different. It's not like a Sunday, like, oh, we're going to church on Sunday. It's you go in, you do a course, you learn a life skill, and then you use it in your life.
Huh.
You have to pass the test.
No test,
Why are people calling it a cult?
because they don't understand it.
Shit. I've been seeing all this in the comments and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Obviously, I've been doing it for 20 years. Obviously, it helped me a lot. That's my personal experience.
okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. You got any questions on that before we move on to the next one?
Not particularly, no.
Do you be seeing Steve Barrett there when you go to?
No.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe. Okay, so I mean, I personally I don't know too much, but
Yeah.
from what I've heard, I mean, maybe you can confirm this or not. And it kind of makes sense because a lot of celebrities are Scientologists. Don't you need to give the church a certain amount of money each year to be a part, or
No.
you don't have to? You don't have to give them any money.
No.
Oh.
The courses cost a fee. So the communication
shit.
course that I did was $100.
Oh.
And the books are like range from $25 to like $30.
So why does it seem like a lot of celebrities seem to join? Do you have any insight on that?
No. Honestly. I mean, in LA, there is a church called Celebrity Center, and they service celebrities. But there's also churches down there that are just normal churches that just service everybody. So I obviously go to San Francisco, and Steve Barra, he would go to Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. That makes
There's
sense.
a church in Clearwater.
Yes.
I'm only asking that because I went to school in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I would
yeah.
like go skate in Clearwater, and I see this big building every time. I'm like, I don't know. It was like, I mean, I didn't know anything about it, but like, I guess any type of big church-like building is scary to me.
Really?
So I was like, wow,
Just
that's-
terrified.
wow, that's interesting.
I feel you on
I wonder
that.
what that's all about.
Yeah.
If this one might die
Yeah.
on me, but I'm just gonna move that if it happens. Just letting you guys know right now, so we can have all of us in it.
Yeah, no problem.
So, I asked everybody on Braille this question.
Yes.
Top 3 best skaters on Braille.
Top
What you
3
say?
best skaters?
Yeah.
Like right now or in the past?